What's going on, guys? So today we're gonna be installing some Bora spacers. These are 1.75 inches, 1 3/4. Got them from a guy in the forums. He was selling all 4 of them, but I only needed 2. So I picked them up from him. And I already took out my wheel. And I used a wire brush to clean this up a little bit. And I also cleaned up the back of this. And then I'm going to be using some anti-seize. And this is copper based. And I'm going to rub it in all in the back side of it, where it's going to be making contact on this side. And then I have my original lug nuts from my original wheels. I'm going to be using this ones instead of the ones that that person provided, because they're actually missing 4 of them. So luckily I had my original ones, so I'm going to use this ones. And I'm going to torque it down to 140 foot-pounds. So I'm going to apply the anti-seize on that, and then I put them on. Alright guys, so I put some anti-seize all over the back side of this, and I'm just going to drop it in on the truck now. And it goes little holes like so. And then put the lug nuts on there. And this ones I don't need to cut the original studs because they sit behind it. But if you go anything smaller than 175, it'll you're gonna have to cut your original studs. And the reason why I'm getting the spacers was because after the spindle lift, my front tire sticks out about, I was thinking it was like 2 inches, somewhere around there. So with this 1 3/4 inches spacer, it'll make my tires look more straight, or on the same line. So one thing I did notice that Bora spacers, made in America, they're hub centric, so it's gonna be good for many reasons. This helps distribute the weight of your wheels, so the weight is not only on the bolts. And then I'm gonna add my spacer there. Still, it fits. So don't buy any eBay spacers, guys, if you guys gonna be, because driving a lot. Because most of the ones that I've seen, because I was gonna buy some from eBay as well, but they are not hub centric. So I mean, it's just, this is safer. So as long as you do this safely, then you should be fine. So I'm gonna put my original lugs in there, and make sure you tighten them down star shape, so go across and all that, just to make sure that everything is on there nice. So I'm gonna do this, torque it down to 140 foot-pounds. Oh, one more thing, almost forgot. I'm gonna put some Loctite on this, on every single stud. So let me take this off again. I'm going to be putting a little bit of Loctite on every single one, just to be safer. This is the Loctite I'm using. I already put some on a little bit on the top. I put my spacer back in there and put the lug nuts in, tighten it down. Alright, put them down, torque them down to 140. Now I am also going to put some anti-seize into this studs. That way the bolts, the lug nuts, once they stuck on there, if it ever rust or whatever. So I'm going to do that, put my wheel back on, and that's pretty much it. That's how you put some Bora wheel spacers. See you guys on the next one.